So, about 8 years ago, on these very blocks on which I stand now, I punched the first tree of what was to be my first Minecraft survival series on YouTube. Little did I know that this would start 8 years of content creation on this platform. Given that it's been about 15 years since Minecraft has released to the public, 11 of which I've been playing this game somewhat religiously, I thought I'd make a video showing off one of these old worlds to give me a chance to talk about what this game means to me, seeing as it's been such a large part of my childhood. This is a little Japanese tea room I made. I'm not going to go through these in any sort of chronological order. I think this was the last thing I made on that world before I decided to end the series. It's got a little reed wall over there. I thought that was a nice touch. Little carpet, table here. Yeah, quite neat. I built this world at a time in my life where I was obsessed with Japan. I mean, I think a lot of teenage boys who grew up on the internet will have a time in their life where they watch anime and they're like, wow, Japan's a really cool place. And looking back, that's kind of sad. It is a bit of a meme now, but back then, that was sort of where I was at. So, my first experience with Minecraft was, I want to say, late 2011 or very early 2012. I was watching my brother play it, I think in the back of the car. He'd been off at school, he'd seen other people play it, he got into it himself, and I was fascinated with it. It was like Lego, just building stuff, and I loved Lego, so I loved Minecraft. One day, he left his account logged in on our home computer, which was an Apple Mac, and we only had a trackpad. So I got in there, and all I could do, because I couldn't figure out how to right click, was just dig a hole, just a straight hole through a hill, and that was the first thing I think I did in the game. But it was fun. I loved it. Now, at that point, I was about 9 or 10 years old. I'm now 21, and just realizing how large of an influence Minecraft has had on my childhood. It was my first exposure to the internet without really parental controls. And that's had some good elements, it's had some bad elements. But it certainly played a large part in my childhood. I can still pinpoint some of the servers I was playing at different seminal points in my teenage life, which is fascinating to me. We have a gate that I was quite proud of. Getting black wool is just a pain in the ass. I don't know if anyone else has this problem. I just really don't want to kill squids. I had to kill a lot of squids. Right, so I'm going to take you over to the castle, which was the second thing I built. There's really not that much to show you. Now, quickly, this build here, I won't show you in this build out of principle. I don't know who built this thing. I'm not entirely sure it was built in survival. It looks nice, it fits with the area, but I didn't build it, and it slightly cheeses me off, because every time I walk past it, I mean to replace it, knock it down and replace it with something else. And I will do that in future, I think. So please do let me know if you have any ideas what I should build there. I was thinking maybe a train station, or just make like a little small town area, because this really isn't that big. Anyway, moving on, castle. Quite a humble little castle. As I said, these are all humble builds. Made entirely out of cobblestone. Yeah, it's really not that much. So I've got these chests, which are empty. And there's a little tower with a bed in it, 2 beds, and a viewing platform. You can just get a lovely view. Now, Steam has this feature where you can see how many hours you've spent in a single game. And when I add up the hours I've spent in GTA 5, Gary's Mod, Civ 5, it's quite frightening to see how much of my life I'm wasting. But add on to that the amount of time I've spent on Minecraft, we're talking about weeks or maybe even a month of my life I've spent behind a screen staring at pixelated cubes. The question is, Why? Why is Minecraft so addictive? Why is it so enduringly popular? Why is it still relevant 15 years after the fact? Other games have done similar things, some of them perhaps better. The obvious answer is creativity. Minecraft never tells you what to do. You can choose to build majestic cathedrals, cities. You can dig miles of tunnels. Or you may simply wish to go out and adventure in an infinite world. But Minecraft isn't the only game to do this. Space Engineers is a game which I think arguably does creativity just as well as Minecraft, but is nowhere near as popular. Perhaps, then, it's the added simplicity. Minecraft doesn't tell you what to do, because, largely, it doesn't need to. Most people can understand left-click to break a block, right-click to place one. This simplicity is embedded within the game's beautiful 16-bit art style. The aesthetics of the game deserve a special mention. The music by C418 and more recently Lena Raine is beautiful. Being entirely pretentious, it is neither music that is here nor there. It is simple, like the art style of the game. It's neither melancholy nor comforting. It perfectly evokes the feeling of drifting through an infinite expanse, which, in effect, Minecraft is. So let's go down. The reason I show you this is not because of the castle, because the castle's actually kind of boring. If we come down here... Oh, there's a little mine. Oh, that's really not that interesting. I mean, it's just a hole that I dug. This thing, I was really proud of. I probably shouldn't be, because it's kind of boring.
And you don't know how to get around it. I really can't remember, but I'm just going to show you guys it anyway. Okay, I need to speak closer to the microphone. I told you I'd do it earlier, and I just literally went against myself. Okay, this basically takes us to the end of the tunnel here, and it's concealed up this end, so no one can get in.
Keeps going. Come up these stairs. Oh, this is not lit at all. Ta-da! It comes out in my original sort of a hole that I dug, which is really not that light. Look, still this torch. Yeah, it comes out in my original survival hole. I was quite proud of it, because sort of coordinating where to dig.
Second of all, I'm going to dig a little hole here to a little hovel to build, to just set up everything in.
I think, for me, the most important part of Minecraft has been the social aspect. I first started playing with my brother and his friends, who were somewhat older than me, and I maintain that one of the best ways I ever connected with my brother has been through playing Minecraft.
Oh my god, my brother's the biggest cheat ever.
I then played with people from my school who had Minecraft, many of whom became my close friends, who I remain in contact with to this day. Then, through public servers, I met new people on the other side of the globe who may be 20 years older than me. I still talk to people who I met on a faction server 10 years ago. I've seen their lives change as they have mine. Perhaps it's soppy and silly to say that the real Minecraft was the friends we made along the way. Perhaps it's ridiculous to ascribe such greatness to some game some Swedish guy made 15 years ago. But I've spent a significant chunk of my life staring at pixelated cubes behind a screen. You probably have too. I hope this video resonates with you somewhat, and I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments down below. For those of you new here, I'm Rat in a Top Hat. I make game development videos, and if that sounds like your kind of thing, please do leave a like, comment, subscribe. It would really help me out a lot. Thank you very much for watching this video, and have a lovely rest of your day.